Welcome to our podcast. Today, we're diving into the world of network security tools, specifically focusing on a fascinating piece of technology known as Bjorn. Now, if you haven't heard of it, Bjorn is a powerful network scanning and offensive security tool designed specifically for the Raspberry Pi, featuring a nifty 2.13-inch e-paper hat display. So, what makes Bjorn stand out? Well, let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're an IT specialist or an ethical hacker, and you need to assess the security of a network environment. Bjorn can help you discover network targets, identify open ports, and expose vulnerable services all at a glance, essentially giving you a compact toolbox of network reconnaissance capabilities right in the palm of your hand. Now, for those who might not be familiar with terms like open ports or exposed services, let's break them down a bit. Open ports on a network are like doors on a house. They can be gateways for legitimate traffic, but can also be potential entry points for threats if not secured properly. And exposed services? Well, those are applications that are accessible through those open ports. Imagine walking through a neighborhood with a checklist in hand marking which houses have their doors wide open. Some might welcome visitors, while others might be prime spots for trouble. That's essentially what Bjorn does for networks. Humor me for a second, though. What if Bjorn was a character in a movie? I can totally see it now. A quirky little robot who hums while it runs scans, and whenever it detects a vulnerability, it projects a little flashing exclamation mark on that charming e-paper display. But let's pivot back to the serious side. Bjorn's utility extends beyond just detection. It plays a critical role in preventive security measures as well. By utilizing Bjorn, network administrators can proactively identify weaknesses before malicious actors exploit them. This is akin to doing a health checkup to prevent disease before it strikes. Now, you might be wondering, why specifically the Raspberry Pi? Great question. The Raspberry Pi is an incredibly versatile and cost-effective computing platform, making it accessible for users who want to dabble in network security without breaking the bank. Plus, it's portable. Bjorn essentially turns this small, affordable device into a powerful security assessment tool that can be carried anywhere. Before we wrap up, let's reflect on a bigger picture here. We live in an increasingly connected world, whether through IoT devices, smart homes, or corporate networks. Understanding tools like Bjorn equips us to better defend our digital environments and ensures that we're not leaving those critical doors to our networks ajar. So, as we conclude today's episode, I encourage you to explore Bjorn and perhaps even try your hand at network scanning yourself. What do you think? Could you identify potential vulnerabilities in your network? Let's keep the conversation going online or via our social channels. And remember, stay curious and secure. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time.